السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So today's subject will be in the series about the life of a balanced Muslim. Because as we know, Islam, our religion, is about life as a whole. And we have been told and we have the practices of Islam are for everywhere, not only like in the Masjid. Islam is in the workplace, it's in the highway, it's at your home, it's everywhere. And so with that said, today's subject is something that can be hard to talk about because sometimes we feel like ashamed to tell people about that or to talk to people about that, but it's still a very, very important subject. And it's about the hygiene of a Muslim, the cleanliness, and the appearance that we show. So first of all, we have to think about that hygiene and cleanliness is a basis of our deen, of our religion. Because without being pure, without a state of purity, you cannot pray. And if you cannot pray, then what is a slave that cannot pray his Lord? So we know from the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and from the Quran that in many instances, Allah loves purity and loves the one who purify themselves. Allah says in the Quran that He loves the ones who purify themselves, and the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah is pure and loves purity, and He does not accept only purity. Like a prayer that is not in state of purity is not accepted. So you probably all know this well-known hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. He told the people who ate onions or garlic to not come in the masjid, not come near the masjid. Because the angels are as offended by the smell as are the children of Adam. It's something that we owe to our community. To take care of ourselves is something we owe to others around us because they are not going to tell you. They're going to be feeling ashamed to tell you for any reason. And so we have to take care of it ourselves. And Allah tells us in the Quran, and the Prophet ﷺ tells us, it's upon the fitrah of the Muslim, it's upon the way of the prophets. There are there's a hadith about this also, as Aisha radiallahu anha, she told that there was many things upon the fitrah. Among them are the trimming of the mustache, the shaving of armpits and pubic hair, the brushing the teeth, everything like that. So, and more, sorry. So we see that this is also it has been cleared up in our religion. And so we have to also go upon that because it's not only about the prayer or going to the masjid, it's also upon that. The Prophet ﷺ also once he listened and found two people crying. And when he approached, he found that I was in two graves. He said that these people in the grave are being punished for no great sins, not for great sins, yet they are very big. One of them was because he used to not care about the fact that he would soil his clothes with urine. He used to not care about that, and Because of that, we see how he was punished in the grave. So we see like also we got cleared up that by the Prophet ﷺ that this hygiene, the fact that we have to stay pure is extremely important, and we can be punished by Allah because of this. And we have to think also about the fact that cleanliness, hygiene, and everything, this is like a normal thing in our society. Most of societies honor the one who takes care of himself, who is who just like takes care of his hygiene and everything. It's just a good quality to have. And so when people can see like a Muslim, let's say someone who wears a thobe or a woman with hijab, and he sees that it's person is upon a great hygiene, takes care of himself and everything, he can ask like, why is this person doing that? Like, how are you like that much caring about that? And then he can say it's because of my deen, that's my religion. And people they understand that better. Because people who are not in Islam, they cannot understand like, let's say like fiqh issue or something like that. It's upon the things that they understand that they value also as a society. And this is a thing that they value in society, the appearance, the hygiene, everything. If they can respect the Muslim like that, they can maybe get attracted to this religion. So we also have to think about it this way. And cleanliness, hygiene is not always only, about yourself. It's also about the place where you live in, the people, also in front of where you live. If you have like a house and in front of your house it's like all garbage, then people are gonna say, "Oh, what is this? You're leaving all this in the street or whatever." You also have to take care of this place. If people see that you take care of your environment, of your house, this is things that they see. The believer is supposed to honor his neighbor, honor his guest. When a guest enters and sees something like a place where it's all dirty, it's not honoring him. So it's upon the way of the Muslim to to put importance in that. Also, we think about the appearance of the Muslim. Prophet ﷺ said, "Inna Allah jamil yuhibbul jamal." Certainly Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. So we have to think about that when we beautify ourselves, it's firstly for Allah, because Allah loves it. And who is more worthy of you beautifying yourself than Allah? Yet, most of us, when we try to beautify ourselves, let's say on going out, is to impress, let's say, our boss, we impress our friends, to look good. It's not necessarily for this reason. Yet it's the best of reasons. And yet again, if somebody like sees, oh, you're always taking care of yourself, you're always wearing beautiful things, it's not to be arrogant about it. It's because he knows Allah gave me the possibility to beautify myself, and I'm going to do it. And that's a beautiful thing. And also, it can help you with matters in this life. Like some people can get a job, get married because of their good hygiene, their good looks and everything, because they take care of themselves. And the contrary is also exists, because some people can lose their job because of not good hygiene, or not because they don't take care of themselves enough, or marriages can get broken because of that, because one is not as doesn't take care enough of his hygiene compared to the other. Like these are also like very important matter also in this life. So it's important to put this importance upon us. And the yet again, like I said, like if somebody that well, the Allah also said in the Quran, children of Adam, O children of Adam, put your best clothes when you are at a door um, worshipping place, a masjid. So, as I was saying before, when the best reason to beautify yourself is for Allah. And 5 times a day at least, we have a meeting with Allah. We put ourselves in front of Allah and we show ourselves, and we should be trying to show ourselves in the best of way with our best clothes and everything. And yet, we see that sometimes we don't use our, let's say, like when you go out to a business meeting, you put on your best suit and everything, but when you pray at home, maybe you take like a jogging, like something basic, and you don't care as much. Yet the most important or important meetings, you have them every day with Allah. And these are like where the most can have the best ajr to beautify yourself in front of Allah. But when we go out, that's when we think the most about our how we look. We should be looking the best when we are in front of Allah, when we are praying in front. So again, like calling people to Islam, and people who are gonna respect the fact that because every society, every culture admires good people who take care of their looks, take care of themselves. Well, they're gonna ask of themselves like, why is this person being so being takes care so much of him, and if the person says, yeah, the only reason the reason why I do it is because likes it, Allah loves it, and maybe because in their language they understand it better. They know that, I mean, everyone likes beauty, and everyone likes something which is clean, so they understand it better. So I will just wrap up and make like a little uh, resume of it. So we said that our deen is based upon the purity, is based upon a state of purity, because without purity we cannot pray. And so Allah has honored the person who purifies themselves. He says He loves the person who purifies themselves. He loves purity, and so we have to take care of this. But also when we are in gatherings, when we are not only in the masjid, like let's say also outside, we have to take care of people around us by taking care of ourselves. Because most of the time, they're not going to be willing to tell you if there's a problem or not. So also with the appearance, Allah loves beauty, and we should try to to beautify ourselves for Allah, and this is the best of reasons. And maybe in this way, we can also attract people to Islam because of our good deed. Because from before, from the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the Muslims, they were honored not only because of their deen, but also because of their other qualities that people admired, like their discipline, their strength, and everything. So there are like these kind of qualities, they are honored in every society, and we are not as honored as we were before for these kind of qualities. We're not like the best. We as Muslims have the most reasons to be staying in good hygiene, in state of purity and everything. We have the most reasons over every other people, but yet we are not the most known for this. So we have like it would be better for us to try um, to increase this part of our life, to increase the importance of this in our life, to become the people that others admire and maybe attract them to Islam, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallahu khairan. We have this halaqa tomorrow. We're going to talk about the same thing, but we're going to put more details, inshallah, after Maghrib. And that's it. So, subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.